of our ancestors runs deep. They taught us to have resilience and perseverance in a world that is cruel. They instilled a faith to carry us through when society didn't deem us as equals. These characteristics have been passed down the bloodline to each one of us and make up the very fiber of our being. We each have been granted with one life to live, one chance to leave our stamp on the world. However, no matter how influential we are, in 50, 100, 200 years, each of our stories will be forgotten. But what if you got the chance to meet your great-great-great-grandmother or grandfather? What if you knew their stories? What if you really knew the greatness that you ascended from? Well, this is our story, the Davis story. Our chance to cement our stories in history forever. A chance to be never erased.
That time when we was living on Haggett Street, we had a stove, wood and coal stove in the middle, in the middle of the floor. And when we lived there, but we didn't have a heat like we had. We had to have coal and wood stove to warm the house, and we didn't. We had an outside bathroom. I remember so good then that I was supposed to babysit while they was gone, and I let the fire go out.
Oh.
I wasn't supposed to let that fire go out, but I did. Wasn't paying no attention. So I said, "Oh Lord, if fire going out, I got to get that fire going." I went and got the kerosene oil.
Oh God.
And poured it in there. And when I had my head over there, and that said woo, that fire said woo. When it said woo, it got all in my face, and it singed my bangs. I had bangs, and all my bangs were gone.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you didn't get hurt.
Lord, it scared me so bad. I said, "Oh Lord, I done messed up now." You ain't supposed to put those kerosene oil up in there. And it scared me so bad, I ran and jumped, got in the bed. Man, like I was asleep. I remember when they had the boycott. The buses would come into Greensboro. I mean, people would come from everywhere, but our pastor, Bishop Ledbetter, wouldn't let. He told us to stay at church and pray, and he didn't want us to get in that mob or in that time of marching. He said, "Okay, you young people." So I would be on the bus coming home from work, and looking at the people marching. I wanted to get out there so bad, but I was obedient to my pastor. So we would
go fight in the spiritual realm.
Yes. So we would. Yes, I remember all of that. Yeah.
Got a lot of more pool hustling and table tennis. I love that.
Somebody would say, "Hey Jimmy, I bet you $50 I can beat you," and you'll be
Bring
like,
it on. You ain't said nothing. Yeah, but during that time, see, and table tennis, see, you don't hear a lot about it, but that's how I got my nickname.
What?
Maybe Duke it.
Dookie D.
Oh,
Dookie
yeah.
D.
Yeah, tell us
That's
about
what
that.
a lot of people, let me tell you about it, because a lot of people don't know, they might, come up the wrong thing, because they can't think of nothing else. Dookie D, I got that name basically in the projects. They had the tables and stuff out there, and playing. And like I said, I was good. I like sports. And hey, I would get into it wholeheartedly. And I would play, and the guy would be mad because they used to think they could win, but they couldn't win. And most time when I would beat them, they would curse. They would, oh, S-H-I-T. Oh, S-H-I-T. Oh, yeah. All kind of stuff. And then they came up with the thing, said, playground director, no, y'all can't do that cursing on the playground. Y'all got to stop that out. You can't do it. So when I start with whoop them, instead of them saying, yes,
They say Dookie.
they said Dookie. So Dookie. They want to say another word, but they wouldn't say it, but they would say Dookie and put, then somebody said, that's what they need to call you Dookie. And my last name being Davis, that's where the Dookie D come from.
Okay,
Dookie Davis. They even call me that. I've been called that in church too. They called me up to preach one something and first for Jack. he said, we call Reverend Dookie D on the church roll. They rolled that Sunday. It was something.
So what advice do you think she would give to the younger generations today?
Enjoy your life
Mm-hmm.
to the fullest.
Yeah.
I used to have kids at the house all the time, even when I was a teenager and young adults. All of a sudden, all the kids I used to have at the house became mama kids at the house. And she would call them up to her room one at a time, and I don't know what she said. They loved my mama. And I found out she was giving them advice and tell all the stuff she did do with me, she did with them. And they loved her, so she was encouraging and gave kind words. And I just really don't know what all she said. They never would share with me what Miss Vert shared with them. But I know that she was telling them all good things.
Yeah.
All just, I guess, about life and different things like that. So, like Carlos, I think she would just encourage them and have a good life.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't a negative person. So I don't ever remember Mama being. I remember her getting in a fight one time, but I don't never remember her being negative.
One time. I mean, plenty of those.
Well, my mama was the fighter in the. Did y'all parents tell y'all my mama was the fighter in the group?
I hadn't heard
She
that.
won some and she lost some.
I was just thinking back some of the funny times, because I remember one year I had been wanting the Easy Bake Oven, and that year we had toy stroll all over the living room. We was on Acorn Road then, and I got all the Easy Bake Oven stuff without the oven.
Oh, dang.
The powder, the mix.
I ain't know about that. That's sad. I thought my stuff was sad. That's sad.
But my mother was the type that she was a very exciting person about life, things that was coming, things that were going on. And one of the most funniest ways that she used to bring into my life, one of them, like I give St. Patrick's Day, for example. I got up one morning, I can't remember which cousin was there, but we got up one morning and looked, and Mama loved to fix pancakes. Everybody knew that. So when we got up, I was like, what in the world? The eggs was green, the juice was green, the pancakes were green. So Mama was that kind of person. She liked to celebrate a lot of different things in life. She supported me in anything that I wanted to do, no matter what. I wanted to play a violin, and my mama went out of her way to find that violin for me to play. And the harder I tried to play it, the more boos I got. But my mama was still saying, get it, girl, you doing good. So my mama was a very supportive person. Mostly all of my life. It didn't matter if it was wrong or if it was right. She corrected me, but she supported me in every and anything that I wanted to do.
Now, how did he propose to you?
Was sitting on the porch, and he pulled out this ring, and he said, "Girl, you mine." I said, "Yes, sir, you mine." And cause it was a song out, "Baby, you're mine, I'm mine." So he pulled this ring out, and Lord, my mama flipped. She said, "You get that ring back to that boy. He's not putting no ring on your finger." Anyway, I hid the ring, and I used to wear it inside out. Inside out, so she wouldn't see it.
my goodness.
But, like I said, back in them days, when you got out of school, you ain't had nothing to do. Half time we gonna mess up anyway. They made us get married.
Yeah.
It wasn't a choice thing back then. You know, them parents wasn't playing. So me and Nick got married, and my mama called it a child's wedding because half of Dudley was there. And half of Auntie was there. The churchyard was jam-packed with Dudley and Auntie. I had, I can't remember, I don't know if I had 6 bridesmaids and groomsmen, but I made all the dresses. They was all gold.
Okay.
And I made Blondie's. Hers was aqua.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what I did. And in the church, they didn't want you to wear short sleeves, so I made all of them short sleeves. So Sister Parker made Rosalind put sleeves in hers, and Sister Lawrence made Curlin Lawrence put sleeves in hers. So 2 of them had sleeves and messed up my little wig.